Hey y'all, welcome to my nighttime routine. So this is a very realistic nighttime routine of exactly what my night has been looking like for the last several months. And of course, as many of y'all know, I am launching my own company. I am trying to get this children's book done as quickly as possible. And of course, there will be others that come along, but I really want to get the first one, of course, up and running as soon as possible. So since I am a mom to two little kids and I do work pretty heavily part-time, I just have to kind of work with whatever time I'm given. And that usually means at nighttime. So right here, the kids have finally gone down for the night and I wash my face. I'm putting on all my facial products and then I will be headed into the kitchen for my setup. And yes, my setup currently is in the kitchen. I'm just having to kind of take stuff out of a cabinet and use it at night and then put things back. We are trying to clear out the space in the basement, this room that will be housing the business and all the books and all the products and shipping supplies and everything. So once that space is finally cleared out and set up, then I'll have just all my stuff in one place, which will be so nice. I cannot wait. But until then, this is just the setup that we're working with. But hopefully it should be done soon. Okay, welcome. So it is currently 8 o'clock on the dot. So the kids are down. It's time for me to do some of the things that I need to be doing, and that is the artwork, but also some other little miscellaneous things. I want to draft up, I just need to type out some more like legal forms. I reached out to a small business owner for a product that I want to pursue with her. And with that, I have to disclose to her the character name and everything before I reveal it to everybody. So with that, I'm drafting up it's like basically like a non-disclosure agreement just until I reveal the entire thing to everybody. And then she's more than welcome to talk about it from her perspective. So I do need to draw that up. And then I'm also going to be drawing up a business agreement. And her and I have chatted on social media and she's been super nice and super sweet. And it's nothing against her personally. I'm just with this business, I want to play everything safe. And so it's going to be business. All this stuff when it comes to it, it's going to be business. And she is a lovely person. She is so sweet. She owns her own little bookshop and it's so cute. So I have to do that tonight. And then I want to get more of the artwork done. I only have a few pieces left. And then I'm going to have everything scanned in next week. So I need to hurry and finish this up. I'm already kind of a little bit beyond my own personal deadline that I had. But that's just the name of the game. Work's been crazy. I'm a mom first and a wife first. So that's just where we're at. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the kitchen a little bit and then we're going to set up for work. Okay, so this is our cute little kitchen. We are in kind of a smaller house, but honestly, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. So I have no qualms with it. I usually just start by clearing off the table. I do clean the table every night just because if anything was to happen to any of these art pieces, I would cry. So, and obviously having two little kids, you have lots of mess, lots of stuff on the table. So I usually just go through and just wipe it off real quickly. I even will wash my own hands because I would just die inside if anything happened. So I just want to make sure everything's absolutely clean before I start. And then of course, since I'm working on my project and I'm kind of doing some busy work, I really like to have a drink with me and then just something kind of sweet to munch on. So I do give myself a drink. I have really liked doing some of the drink mixes with some of the syrups. I think that they're just kind of fun to kind of mix in every once in a while, just to kind of switch up your normal water. So I have been doing that and I've actually really enjoyed it. So I just want to speak to the other people out there who are starting a small business of their own, who are having to go through this grinding process right now. And just don't stop. Don't stop doing what you're doing. This is the very non-glamorous side of starting a small business, where it is many late nights and it is trying to fit in what you can in what time you have. So this is just one of those things for me where I take care of my kids all day. If I go to work, I do that. I'll also go to the gym after, and then I spend any free time I have working on my business, working on this book, getting this book done. And like I've told my husband before, I am more than happy to put the grind in for the long-term benefit. And ideally, everything works out. And I want my business to be successful. I don't think there's any business owner that says that they don't want their business to be successful. And I would love for this to, really become an established company, and I have plans for it down the line, if things go well. And these are just the things that you have to do in the beginning to really get the ball moving and to establish that really good foundation for your business. Now, here I am writing up the NDA myself. This did take so much longer than I anticipated. But I'm so glad I did it because it saved me a ton of money. It saved me a few $100s to just do it myself, just to type it up. I went off a template online. I found kind of a lawyer website that gives these templates. And, it took me a lot of time, but it saved me tons of money. So I would say if you are starting up your business, just be really smart with the money that you are spending. I have only spent money on things that I absolutely truly need, like a trademark, my copyright, my ISBN, my licensing fees, all that stuff that is absolutely necessary is what I've spent money on. Other than that, I have tried to save money any way I can because I want to go into this business with as least amount in as possible. So then that way I can turn around and hopefully be profitable as soon as possible. And then after staring at this screen for far too long, I was done. So I finally got to move on to the artwork and do all the fun stuff. So I turned on my show, which, fun fact, I have been able to watch the entire series of Downton Abbey while doing this. So that's at least, I think it's about 60 hours to watch it from beginning to end. And I did start that a ways after I had already started the artwork. So I just thought that was kind of funny that I was able to watch the entire thing. So this is the setup that I've been dealing with for the last few months. So I always have my show going. And I'm so sick of typing up on like a freaking computer today. Here I have my colored pencils and everything. If you are doing colored pencils, just go ahead and buy yourself an electric sharpener because it'll save your life. This one was only like $5 and it was totally worth the money. There I have my mineral spirits there, which I use to kind of blend out all the colors. I have my mechanical pencil, my brushes. The ones that are sitting on top of that paper towel, I call them my live pencils. So those are the ones that I'm currently using within whatever pieces that I have. So in that way, they're just kind of quick access and I can just grab them really quickly. And then for the rest of the color pencils, I have them organized by the color tone. So whether they're warm, cool tone, or like neutrals. And then that way, if I'm going to look for a specific color off my swatch sheet, then I can find it quick. Something else I'm so glad I did was on the pages that I had with the illustration, I swatched out which colors I used and then labeled what they were as well. So if I needed to go back and pull those colors again to reference, then I could easily do that. And there was no guesswork in which colors I layered or anything like that. So I would highly recommend that if you're doing something like this as well. I also, once I cut out all the pages on the back, I wrote down the numbers of all the color pencils that I also used in case I need to go back and reference anything in the future. So I hope you enjoyed this very glamorous nighttime routine of a mom trying to start a small business and self-publish her own children's book. See y'all in the next one.